Hi everyone, this is Joe. Welcome back to Data Science Building Blocks. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Power BI drill through capability all within the same report. So if you've been following along, open up your DSBB_Power BI file. And if you haven't been following along, I encourage you to go back and check out the Power BI playlist and feel free to subscribe. There's a lot of other good content out there. This is all part of an overall series. So we start slow and easy in Excel, then we move to R, Power BI, and more exciting stuff to come. But for those who have been tuning in already, go ahead and make two new tabs where it says page 1 or whatever it may say for you. We will rename to source and let's call it drill through so we know what we're doing here, _source, and drill through target for the other. So we can go ahead and make a simple visual on the drill through source. We wrote some measures, so why don't we go ahead and use our DISP over cylinder. You can either just check it or drag it into the mix. You'll see it wants to make a clustered column chart for you, but go ahead and change this to just a simple table and drag it wherever you want. We can on this page bring in the make of the car. So on the car make table, we actually input this as a roll-up table, and it's a little bit more condensed than dragging car into the mix, which gives you, more granular information. So rather than just having Merc, right, we have Merc 230, Merc 240D, all that. So we're going to get to this on the drill through target tab, but for just this one, let's do our make and disp over cylinder. So then on the drill through target, actually it probably would have been easier to just duplicate the tab, so I'll delete this and we can right click the drill through source, duplicate the page, and then we can rename this now to drill through target instead. So now we've already got a little bit of content here, and we can just replace the make with car and then delete the make. So you can either be selected on the visual and then check the fields that you want, or do what I did, pause the video, rewind if you need. I'm just dragging the fields into the values section of the table visual that we've put on our screen. So this video is really just about showing you the clicks. So now we have the same measure on the target and the source tab, but we have a different level of granularity. So if we're drilling through on the source, we don't need to do anything more on this tab. This has everything that we need. But on the target, if we're doing this within the same report, which we are, we need to add some drill through fields here and choose keep all filters on. So what will this do if we have this on? Well, if we put disp over cylinder in the drill through fields, and this can really be anything, I think, as long as there's some overlap between pages and you have the same measure on each page. So in this case we do disp over cylinder, and obviously car and make are modeled together. If you had seen the last video, you would know that they're part of the same table, and you can also see this here under the car make table. All we need to do now is go back to our source and drill through. You can see that when we added this disp over cylinder, it checked for us the keep all filters, so we're good there. We definitely want that to be on. It also added this back button, so that's if you publish it out, you can just click this button and it'll go back to the source. For us, we need to hold in control and click the button here in the file to get it to go. That's just inside the file, you need to do that. But so for here, we have this 38 disp over cylinder for AMC. Let's actually go down to Merc, so we see 32.96. Now we can right click, drill through target. So we're on source, go into target, and here you'll see that now we have this information for all of Merc. So because of the way we've written the DAX, we will always see the 32.96 at the total level, so that's how you know it's working and it's tying. But this is super nice for users, especially if the tables are really big and really complex and you don't want to show all the detail on one page. You can drill into the detail only if you need it. So I hope that this helps you with some of your reports. Hope it's useful in the future. If nothing else, hopefully you just learned a new skill in Power BI that's fun and possibly useful down the line. So that's all for today. See you in the next one.